Hello everyone, I'm delighted to be speaking to you today. I'm coming to you from Victoria, Australia, the lands of the Wurundjeri people, and I acknowledge them as traditional owners. I pay my respects to their elders of the past and the present, as well as any elders from other communities who may be here amongst us today. It's my pleasure to send greetings to all of you at the 3rd Annual Connecting Green Hydrogen Conference in Tokyo from all of us here in Victoria, Australia. I want to acknowledge Japan's leadership in the renewable hydrogen space and applaud your efforts to develop it into a sector that can support decarbonisation, stable energy supply and economic growth for countries in the Asia-Pacific region and across the world. In Australia, we believe renewable hydrogen will strongly support our national climate action goals. And in Victoria, we expect it to be a major contributor to our modern renewable energy system. Today, I want to talk about the extensive opportunities that exist for our state in the hydrogen space, our existing competitive advantages, and the investments, plans and programs we are implementing to position Victoria as an international renewable hydrogen powerhouse. There are many indicators that Victoria is primed to become Australia's home of renewable hydrogen. Our renewable energy policy framework and emissions reduction targets have helped make Victoria the nation's leading destination for renewable energy investment. And our state has many other competitive advantages that will support the growth of a thriving hydrogen industry, including our extensive energy infrastructure, large-scale underground hydrogen storage potential, a highly skilled workforce, strong domestic market potential, world-class education and research institutions, and connected transport networks and export-ready infrastructure. We've set out our vision for this thriving sector in our Renewable Hydrogen Industry Development Plan. The plan outlines the Victorian Government's focus areas and key actions that it will take to drive the development of a renewable hydrogen industry across the state. The 3 key focus areas are creating the right foundations, connecting the economy, and leading the way. Through actions under these pillars, we will create long-term jobs through new career pathways and skills clusters, reduce greenhouse gas emissions across our hard-to-abate sectors, build our skills and capacity in renewable hydrogen and renewable fuels like green methanol, drive innovation, and develop a thriving renewable hydrogen sector that can enable the future export of renewable energy. As well as establishing the framework for our future renewable hydrogen industry, Victoria is also driving development of the sector through the Victorian Government's investment in renewable hydrogen projects. Last year, the $20 million Hume Hydrogen Highway program was announced, with the Victorian Government and New South Wales Government committing to co-design, co-fund and co-deliver Australia's first ever renewable hydrogen refuelling network along our busiest freight corridor, the Hume Highway between Melbourne and Sydney. This funding will see at least 4 refuelling stations built between Melbourne and Sydney and will support around 25 long-haul heavy freight vehicles that use renewable hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle technology. In April 2022, I was delighted to open the first purpose-built assembly plant to manufacture hydrogen-powered commercial vehicles in Australia, Hyzon Motors Noble Park Manufacturing Facility, developed with the RACV. The plant will have future capacity to produce more than 1,000 vehicles a year and will include a renewable hydrogen refuelling depot. We've announced 2 renewable hydrogen-specific grant programs with more than $7 million awarded to a range of projects and initiatives. Through the Energy Innovation Fund, $11.9 million will be invested in an electrolyser that will split water into hydrogen and oxygen at the Yarra Valley Water Wastewater Treatment Plant in Wollert. The Victorian Government has also provided more than $12 million to the Australian Gas Infrastructure Group's Hydrogen Park Murray Valley Renewable Hydrogen Project. Located in the northeast Victorian city of Wodonga, this project is an internationally significant renewable hydrogen production facility, with the 10 megawatt plant being one of the biggest electrolysers in the Southern Hemisphere. Victoria's leadership in renewable hydrogen is supporting our exploration of sustainable fuels, including green methanol. Through our Renewable Hydrogen Business Ready Fund, we explored the potential for a green methanol production facility in North Laverton, west of Melbourne. And in September this year, we announced a feasibility study for a renewable fuel manufacturing hub in the coastal city of Portland, supported by $500,000 from the Victorian government. The feasibility and design works will be led by Portland H2, a subsidiary of Hammer Energy, and will support establishing a green methanol plant and renewable hydrogen production facility. Hammer Energy has also signed an MOU with the Port of Melbourne and global shipping leaders to explore the commercial feasibility of establishing a green methanol bunkering hub. We're also supporting our skills and education sector to build a world-class hydrogen workforce for the future renewable hydrogen industry. Through the Victorian Higher Education State Investment Fund, our investments in hydrogen skills have included $10 million for Swinburne University of Technology's Victorian Hydrogen Hub and $9 million to support Deakin University's High Cell Technology Hub, which will support the development of the state-of-the-art fuel cell research and development facility. Victoria is currently developing the Victorian Energy Jobs Plan to ensure we have the capabilities to support the energy transition, including in the hydrogen sector. And a hydrogen worker training centre will be established to provide the skills and the training our emerging hydrogen workforce needs. So, to conclude, I want to again acknowledge the extraordinary progress Japan is making in the development of renewable hydrogen and as a renewable energy source. As our most important hydrogen energy partner, it's inspiring to see your leadership in this sector, particularly at a time when oil and gas prices have been inflated by global events. For Victoria, as for many other jurisdictions, a thriving renewable hydrogen economy can capitalise on our vast renewable resources, provide low-cost energy options, supercharge our skills and research development sectors, assist in decarbonising our freight, transport, gas and industrial sectors, and take our renewable energy to the rest of the world. It is really an exciting time, and I thank you for hosting this conference, ensuring collaboration and communication are at the heart of this groundbreaking work. Thank you and enjoy the conference.